Good evening. I understand that I am very late to posting the character discussion week videos. You can blame, a few things. There was totally not the release of the Ark Lost Colony DLC keeping me busy, as well as the holidays. I'm very late. I get it. We can begin character discussion week now. Ah, yes. Clara. Be grateful that everybody agreed on other characters. This was almost Clara discussion week. That's how popular this character has become. Not expected in the slightest. Clara is our local medical professional of the Silence. Overall, she is one of the more important characters of the series, accidentally. I didn't mean to write her this way, but she's become a vital character among the members of the Silence. She's also the sassiest. She is the sassiest character. And what I mean by being the sassiest character, she'll straight up look at you in the eye, call you a dumbass, fix you, and send you back out to what you're supposed to be doing. I can't tell if that's what makes her some of people's favorite character or not. Probably. Anyway. Clara's development was actually kind of complex. I initially had like zero understanding of what I was doing with the character, not gonna lie. She wasn't nearly as important as she is now. She was just kind of a character that was just kind of there. When I was redoing the series from the ground up, I just honestly wanted to give her more presence. To be fair, I want to give every character more presence. I want to give every character more presence overall, just because I dislike having characters just standing there and doing nothing. Especially if they were a member of the Silence. It didn't make any sense to just have them standing there menacingly. That isn't the kind of story that this is, so I went back and I really worked on her development from the ground up, which means that compared to what she was like to begin with, yeah, no, she's a completely different character. Almost nothing remains of her writing from prior to that because there was so little writing relating to her. There was no consequence for steamrolling the character that she was and redoing it. I promise you, there's literally nothing on this character. I spent a long time trying to get this character to the way that I wanted her to be. We didn't really have anybody that specialized in the medical profession. We had like field medics like Kane and a few of the other characters, or the type of cleric situation that you have going on with Iva, but you didn't really have a medical profession character. I changed that completely when I was working on Clara. I looked at this short demi-human woman and said, you are going to be our medical professional. About that. So I immediately got to work kind of going into the first books and fixing her character. She definitely needed a lot of substance because there was nothing. There was a woman that would just stand there, look at you funny, and do literally nothing. She did nothing the entire time in the series. So I had to specifically make sure that she had room to function as a person and not a statue. Because what good is a medical professional that stands there and does nothing? Definitely one of the more fun characters to work with. And you're probably like, well, aren't all the characters fun to work with? No, they are not. And that's because some of them are harder to work with than others. And some of them have some really, like, have had some... I don't know how to describe it. They've really had some drags of development. Clara is not one of those. She was just difficult to work with because she literally had nothing. But it also made it easier because she had nothing. She was literally just Scarecrow in the middle of the field, nothing. So I could work with the nothing a lot easier than I could working with substance that was already there. So, I had a lot of fun creating this super sassy, really short demi-human woman. She's 5'2", so she's really short, really sassy, and she'll beat your head in if you do something stupid on the battlefield. That's the main reason why I think everybody likes her, is because she's so out there as a character now. She's really confident in who she is, even when she's having to face some really, really difficult situations on the battlefield. And I really think people enjoy that, especially getting to see this really confident young woman enter the battlefield every time, ready to get to work, especially with the kind of environment that's around her. So it's really good to work on a character like that. Especially getting to work with the other characters that she hangs out with, the other demi-humans. Developing the demi-humans overall along with Clara was a really interesting time for the series for sure, and it still is. We're still doing work with the demi-humans overall. So I'm so glad that you guys love her so much. I'm so glad that all the demi-humans are loved, that everybody is excited to read more of their story, and that everybody is excited for the release of book 1 when that happens. I wish I could give you a date. I don't have one. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.